Hi guys, welcome to the Kardavox Academy channel. My name is Verona. I am the clean singing coach here, and today I'm going to react and analyze a new song from Within Temptation. I reacted to them last year was with a duet with Amy Lee from Evanescence, and here's another duet with Jerry Heil. I know about her. I saw her last year. She represented Ukraine in the Eurovision Song Contest 2024 alongside with Aliana with their song Teresa and Maria. It was absolutely gorgeous. So I kind of feel that duet. I have high expectations. And yeah, I know they have like different tones, but other than that, I'm going to discover it with you. It's 4 weeks old. I mean, I don't know when that video is going to come out, but yeah, it's pretty brand new. So let's get to it. Let's geek out about vocal techniques.
Her name's Hurricane. Thunder is her smaller brother. Nesla Krisroki Kriti Boli Brazil. It's pouring, it's spilling, it's already under the ceiling. Tapoing, setilo, захоплює все моє тіло. Running with the storm, through the thunder and the rain. But you got a silver stern, and the bones of iron. Open all the doors, let the water come inside. If you wanna face the storm, feel the storm, be the storm, and sing like a siren.
I feel bad pausing. Oh my god, but that's what we do here. That's our format, video format. But oh, that was gorgeous. Oh my god, two very distinct voices that can blend together though, even though they have like totally different placements, even though they're singing quite the same notes. That was so beautiful. Okay, so sorry about the names, let me check. So Sharon from Within Temptation, her voice, she kind of has that cracking yodel placement that is really, really cute, and it really gives a cry, like kind of she's always on the verge of crying, you know what I mean? So like that. She does it a lot, but in a good way. Like it's part of her placement. Her larynx is a little higher, more twang. Though she, same as the other singer, Jerry Heil, she's also going back and forth with her chest voice, her head voice. But yeah, so there's that crack that is really obvious when she switches, but I love it. It's really kind of reminds me other singers like Florence and the Machine does that. Adele also, but with a higher voice, higher register. And then Jerry Heil, she has, we would say, some people would say, oh, she has a lower voice, but she's basically singing almost the same notes. Of course, when they harmonize, she is singing the lower harmony, but it's not that her notes are lower. It's just that her larynx is lower. Let me give you an example. Okay, let me take a C, middle C. Oh, my phone is on the piano. Why is that? So let me just show you 3 different larynx position, and then I'm going to continue, and you might notice the larynx position that are different from our 2 singers. So let's do a very low. So a very low larynx would be like when you yawn. Oh, for guys, it's really easy to see. You just follow your Adam's apple, basically. For us, I like to put my hand here. So, sorry, middle C. I feel like I sound like I have a big deep voice. La la la. And then if I do the opposite, higher larynx, same note, same pitch, different larynx position. So if I'm in the middle, let me show you low, middle, and high, middle, and low. Okay. So, okay, of course they're not in the extremes because the extremes it's not very pretty. Okay, sometimes I make my students do exercises in the extremes just so that they really stretch it and they are aware of it. But then we kind of, it's very subtle, like let's say this is my neutral position. I'm not thinking about my larynx. And then I just put it a little lower. I just put it a little lower like that. I feel like I'm a completely different singer. And then I come back more centered. And then I come just a little higher. You see? So you can play with that, but like very tiny movements. And it completely affects the tone. Okay, let's keep going.
Rise up from the ocean deep, wakening from the winter sleep. In chaos I will find my peace. Sing my song, my voice is free. Sing for fire through the rain. Sing for fire through the rain. Sing for fire through the rain. Through the fire, through the rain. It's pouring. It's spilling, it's already under the ceiling. Zapomnij, setilo, zakopuje se moje tilo. Running with the storm, through the thunder and the rain. But you got a silver stern and the bones of iron. Open all the doors, let the water come inside. And if you wanna face the storm, feel the storm. Like a siren.
Whoa. Oh my God, it's just 3 minutes 43. I would have taken like 10 minutes of that song and just keeps. Wow. I want to finish it, but I need to stop and I need to tell you what I heard because I heard so many things already. Let me just come back.
Rise up from the ocean deep, wakening from the winter sleep.
Her tone is gorgeous. Gorgeous. She has like always like on the verge of cracking, but she's in total control, but it's like on the verge with the crying, and it's really pretty. And she sounds like she's 50 years old. I Googled it. She sounds so young. That's a singer in shape, okay? Because you'll see it, like singers in their early 20s and then 30s at their top of their career. All right, they're good. And then you see who's still practicing and who's still like, make sure this is in good shape. Because you can sound almost like as young as when you were like 20 or 30. Throughout your life, it's when you're in good vocal shape. So yeah, she sounds really young. That's just a thing so yeah, very nice. Okay, I really like the sha, like when there's like punches. Let me check.
Yes, I will find my peace. Sing my song, my voice is free. Sing for fire.
Wow.
Through the rain. Sing for fire through the rain. Sing for fire through the rain. Through the fire, through the rain.
It's fun because the two the harmonies are not the same. Like the second one, you have more harmonies and you have even like a counter melody. Wow, the arrangement is great. I could do a whole video just about the vocal arrangements and the music arrangement. This is Gorgeous. Okay, let's listen to it again, and then we're gonna hit the opera part, and I'm not gonna stop. Okay. Wow. But yeah, last thing, the emotion in their voice, both of them. It just gets me. Like, I have a hard time concentrating right now and be really rational and just tell you about vocal technique, because the emotion, it really gets me. I don't know why. I don't even know what they're talking about. It's gorgeous. I think it's the aesthetic. I've always liked like this type of aesthetic since I'm a kid, really. Like, this is kind of my dream music video. Wow. It's gorgeous.
It's pouring, it's spilling, it's already under the ceiling. Zapomnij, zecilo, zakopuje se moje tělo. Running with the storm, through the thunder and the rain. But you got a silver stir, and the bones of iron. Open all the doors, let the water come inside. And if you wanna face the storm, feel the storm, be the storm, and sing like a...
Sorry, I said I would not stop, but I just want to... Did you hear how she added some twang, and she also smiled? That can help. If you need some twang, can smile a bit. Kind of gave it America. She's not American, but it kind of sounded a little bit...
Wanna come inside.
Inside! So wanna come inside? Inside! She could have kept her lower, like... Yeah, more neutral placement. So wanna come inside. That's what I would have done, but it's not that I don't like it. It's like it surprised me, but it gives twang, gives an attitude, you know, kind of a little mean, you know. Love it.
Let the water come inside. And if you wanna face the storm, feel the storm, be the storm, and sing like a siren.
Oh my god, that was so pretty. With the two voices singing two different things. I didn't know there was opera in Within Temptation. Let me know in the comments. Do they have songs where she sings opera? It's I was not expecting it. I don't know why I was not expecting her to be an opera singer. By the way, how she plays her placement in her contemporary voice, in her chest voice, I would not have suspected. Impressive. And with the lower, like, kind of mezzo alto tone of Jerry Heil, it's very beautiful. Wow, that was gorgeous. Wow. That was so pretty. Is there a movie that comes with it? Oh, wow, 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 wow. I would just re-listen to the whole thing again. But that's it for me. Wow, that was gorgeous. So yeah, today's today's video was mostly about how you can affect your tone, which is the larynx position. Let me know if that was clear. Let me know if you would like me to show exercises. It's a little hard to teach online like that, but I do it a lot on private lessons. Sometimes it depends the placement you need, but sometimes you need to raise the larynx, sometimes you need to lower it, but you need to be aware of that important part of your voice. It is just so important. Another note, they link their words. They're really legato. If you're singing a ballad, man, you have to think theatrical. You have to link your words together. You don't want your sound to be choppy. So that's kind of obvious for me, but I just want to repeat it. I talk about that in a lot of my videos, but in a ballad, especially, you want to link your words. Okay, let me just find another, maybe in the middle. So through the fire and through the rain, not through the fire and through, like, not choppy like that. You see what I mean? So even if it's a one note, through the fire and through the rain, it's like you're doing Tai Chi with your voice, like through the fire and through the rain, not through the fire and through the rain. Like, I see too many people singing like that. That's just speaking on pitch. That's the first step, though. Speaking on pitch. And then you kind of speak with like a radio voice or like a very theatrical person's voice. I don't know if you know people who talk like that, but basically you have to sing like that so that you don't attack too much. Like your vocal cords, it's just a constant airflow and they're not being pushed against too much. Yeah, so I hope you learned a thing or two. That was really, really gorgeous. Please let me know in the comments if there are other songs from Within Temptation or even from Jerry Heil. I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name right. Sorry about that. But this match was numero uno. I loved it. I loved everything about that song. It was super gorgeous. The only thing I disliked, it was not long enough. Meh. So I have a couple of spots if you want to take singing lessons during the summer. I do go on vacation the first 2 weeks of August, but I have spots the second half. And then starting September, of course. So just go on the Kardavox Academy website, book a first class. You don't have to take any package. You can just try a class, see if you like the one-on-one vibe, and we'll take it from here. Usually even the first class, you're going to unlock something. I promise. Awesome. Take care, guys. Bye.